Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to all of you in my another new lecture. This is very important for all of us who were actually working for uh, QQC section or related to the welding. So this lecture will be very helpful for you. I will request to all of you, please watch this lecture from start to end, then you will be able to understand the topic and you will be able to understand how we need to do the weld monitoring. So during welding monitoring, what are the things? During welding monitoring, what are the things we have to check? That the things actually I will try to discuss in this lecture. So I will try my best to cover all of the things. If I miss out anything, please give me your feedback. What are the things I have missed out in this lecture? Okay, let's start today lecture. Before that, I will request to all of you, if you think this lecture is full for you, please don't forget to share with your friends, like and comment in my video. Then you can subscribe my YouTube channel to get all update the lecture. Okay, let's start today lecture. This lecture also related to the piping and welding. You know I have the one piping and welding related lecture series. So you can visit my welding and piping related lecture series. Then you will be able to understand all the things, and I hope you will this will be helpful for you also. Okay, let's start. So welding monitoring. So during welding monitoring, what are the things we have to check? First of things, welding monitoring, we have to check ensure the weather condition are suitable for welding. So before welding, we have to check the welding condition is suitable for welding. So weather is okay, not rain or not wind. So these are the things we have to check before welding. Then we have to check the welding process used in according to the approved WPS. So when we go for the welding monitoring, we have to check the which welding process or WPS used for welding. Then we have to check the deposition of weld passes, single, multi as per the approved WPS. So welder doing the welding, in this time he is doing the properly is welding. So single run or multi run deposition rate. So he is when doing the welding, the deposition is low or high or as per WPS. These are the things we have to check. Then we have to check the weaving. So when he is doing the welding, there is the one weaving. This weaving is the within the range limit or not. WPS have mentioned the limit. You can see in WPS they are writing the weaving with 10 to 12 mm or 12 to 14 mm as per WPS, approved WPS. So you have to check what are the have the in WPS the same things he is following or not. Then we have to check the minimum preheat temperature. In WPS mention the what will be the preheat. So minimum preheat temperature he is maintaining or not. We have to check the during welding. Then suitable preheating method. So when he doing the welding, this during welding there is the suitable welding method he is using or not. That the things we have to check. Then whether we check the interpass temperature. So previously we checked the preheat temperature, now we have to check the interpass temperature. That means one rising welding before another run welding, this in between two pass the interpass temperature is maintained below the maximum interpass temperature. There have the one limit what will be the interpass temperature, that the things is maintaining or not in during welding as per WPS. That the things we have to check. Then check the welding consumable used in accordance with approved WPS being controlled as per procedure. So during welding, whatever mentioned in WPS welding consumables, that means electrode, filler wires or rod, whatever things, so that the things exactly he following on, that's things we have to check the welding during welding monitoring time. Then welding parameters, amperes, volts and travel speed. We know these things is the welding parameters. So during welding the current, amperes, volts and travel speed is properly maintained or not. That the things we have to keep the record during welding, and we have to check. Then shielding gauge flow rate, if there is the shielding gauge is required, so shielding gauge flow rate is maintained or not as per the WPS, that the things we have to check also. Then whether gouging grinding is performed within approved method and to good workmanship standard. So if there is any required is the gouging, back gouging or grinding or anything, so that the things he is maintaining the as per WPS or as per standard or not, that the things we have to check. Then interpass cleaning. So after one pass welding, before another pass welding, in between two pass, interpass cleaning, he is doing properly or not, that the things we have to ensure. Then welding machine is suitable condition and calibrated. So whatever welding machine is used for welding, this welding machine is calibrated or not, that the things we have to check. Then whether wind shelter are placed in case of windy environment. If there is too much wind, so this shelter is properly placed or not, that the things we have to make sure. Then the consumable to be used is as per the approved WPS. Whatever consumable used, that the things he is using as per WPS or not, that the things we have to make sure. Then welder is qualified or not. So during welding, whoever is doing the welding, that person is qualified or not, that the things we have to check during welding monitoring time. The welder is under approved welder summary list. So whoever is doing the welding, this person actually the under approved welding summary list or not, that the things we have to make sure also. So that the things that's all. These the things, all things we have to check during a welding monitoring time. So now I will show you one Excel check sheet, how you need to make the check sheet for easy to refer during inspection and easy to fill. Okay, let's see this check sheet. So welding monitoring check sheet. So while monitoring check sheet, here also same. Whoever is not watching my FITAB and visual inspection, please you can watch my FITAB and visual inspection check sheet also. You can see and you will be able to understand how to fill these things also. Okay, after also I try to very simply discuss here. Okay, so date of surveillance, which date you are doing the surveillance inspection or you are checking the welding monitoring, so that date you write here. Then surveillance location, where is the location, then project number, which project you are doing these things, then your name, designation, your superior name, designation, inspection tools, what the tools you use for this welding monitoring, so that the things you can write here. Then which line number and which is spool and what is the joint number, which joint you check, and welder ID, who was the welder and which WPS against you check, then contactor number, which contactor. Okay, description 1 to 17, whatever I already discussed here, these all the things is here. Okay, then yes or no, if you can see here yes, no. So after you fill, you see how many is yes and how many is no. If no, you have to rectify this during welding. Okay, after check, you can write here the comments and signature is here. This is the format for welding monitoring check sheet. Maybe you have the better format in your hand, you can follow, no problem. Okay, that's all. This was the today discussion in my lecture. If you think this is useful for you, I will request you again, please share with your friend and subscribe my YouTube channel to get the all lectures. Okay, that's all. Thanks to all for watching full lecture. See you soon in my new lecture. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.